Well, welcome back, brothers and sisters. Thanks for spending a bit of your time with me. Today's little topic is going to be what it's like to be married, and in my case, it's going to be married young. The thing I hear most of the time, or what I always hear people say is, oh, you're too young to be getting married. But are you ready? Like, are you really ready? You're not old enough. I'm not sure that I don't think you're ready for this. Truthfully, you're never going to be ready to get married. That's the fact. And honestly, getting married is yours and your partner's choices alone. So if you're not in 100%, then, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to go ahead and rush into it like Black Friday sale, but I want you to be 100% sure with yourself and your partner that this is exactly what you want to do. Because you're gonna have to spend most of your time with that person. I mean, like, every case. Sick, quiet, bored, annoyed. You have to spend every single minute with them, so you may as well get used to it. Another thing that people forget to tell you is that it is not hard. I mean, it is hard, but it's not hard when you're both working simultaneously together to put in that amount of effort to make it work. It's your marriage, so you just gotta go full-hearted into it and get it done. But marriage is like a job. You have to work at it to keep it maintained, and if you're not putting in 100% of your effort, it's going to not fail, but it's not going to last. But it's a lot easier if both you and your partner are putting in that much effort to make your marriage work, because then you're gonna make it fruitful. Your marriage is gonna last, and that's one of the better options out there, at least marriage speaking. Here's something else. Everyone, and I mean everyone, will have an opinion about how you should run your marriage, keep your marriage maintained, and even me, I'm here talking to you about how to. Most of the time, it's just garbage, pure garbage fire. Anybody will say anything, and sometimes it is helpful. Sometimes. But the best advice I received was from my grandma, and she said, "Don't leave your shoes." Wait, nope, wrong one. Don't leave your shoes. Oh, wait, nope. Sorry. Okay. So what she said was, you can't expect to take everyone's advice and let it take you to where you want to go. What I interpreted from that was, if you rely on others' advice all the time, you're either gonna sink or you're gonna float. And you can't know who's right about everything, so you just have to sort of take a gut feeling and go from there, because if you sink, no one's gonna save you except for yourself. So the best advice is to listen to what others have to say, just take it with a little bit of salt, just a grain or two, because you can't take everything to heart. Like everything, marriage, you need practice, you need tons of practice, you gotta make it work, and that's the only way you're gonna figure out how to do this marriage thing all by yourself. So just go into it knowing that you can do it, but it's gonna be hard, and that's because every marriage is different, which relates to my next point. Your marriage, your relationship won't be like anyone else's. No matter what they say, it's not, and that's the truth. Everyone chalks up to how they did this in their marriage, or how they did that in their marriage, and how their wife was upset because of this, or how they were upset because of that, and how they didn't do the dishes this day, so their wife was mad at this, and blah, blah, blah. Shut up. I understand, preaching to the choir. Your wife's tough on you. Okay, I get you. But my wife isn't your wife. Unless she is. Every marriage is different, and that's the best part. Every marriage is going to be different. Every marriage is going to have their troubles. Every marriage is going to have their little nitpicks and things, and that's what makes marriage fun. You go in and you experience this whole new relationship, this whole new experience with this one person, and there's nothing more sublime, more surreal than having to relate to someone and to be around someone and to enjoy spending time with someone, and that in itself is the greatest part of marriage. So go wild and enjoy your marriage, guys. And the last little thing is to be a little scared. Okay, it's marriage, for f***'s sake. Marriage, it's tough. It's a legal document binding you to this other person for as long as you would like them to be your person. I personally think you have every right to be scared, and if you're not, kudos, you done it. So just bag it up and take it home with you, bud, because you got this under control. But seriously, marriage is something intensively, like, it's okay. Seriously, marriage is something to think about intensively. Marriage is one of the biggest steps in your life, one of the biggest things to do in your life if you decide to, and it's something you really need to put your all into, or else it's gonna fail. It's gonna crumble right underneath you, and there's nothing worse than having something that big sort of drop apart and leave you desperate and hopeless. Because you don't want to jump on the I want to get married bandwagon and then hop off and get on the so sad time blues train, and it's It's not gonna be good, guys. You have this under control. Go out there, grab that person by the hand, and put a ring on it, guys. The wrong hand. Put a ring on it. Okay, I think I've taken up enough of your time. Let's do one thing for me and slide on down to the thing there below the video and hit that like button for me, because you know that I'm worth it. And if you're new watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and maybe leave a comment for me, and I will take a look at it, like it, love it, who knows. And remember, new videos come out every Wednesday, and I'm not so sure about Cecilia's videos, but we'll work on it. Roll the clip!